Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith. So, I have something quite different for you today. What I'm showing you right now is my Fender Super Champ XD. It is a combo tube, amp, and solid state. It has one, I believe, preamp tube and two power tubes, and I believe this AX7. I don't know the names of tubes. I'm not a repairman or a luthier or anything like that. I could just do the basic things. But I do have a problem with this. I bought this brand new. Geez, it's probably been about 15 years ago. And it's been a wonderful amp, and it still does sound good. But I do have the one problem with it. It's making noise, and I don't know exactly what it is. What I'm going to do is show you exactly what it's doing, and I'm going to swap out the tubes. So I have this groove tube. I believe it's from Fender. Bought it from Sweetwater, but I believe Fender owns Groove Tube. I'm going to switch out the preamp tube and see if it fixes the issue. So if it does, then all good. If not, then back to square one. But I want to go ahead and rule out, I don't think it's the speaker. The speaker may be fine, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It could be the speaker, it could be the tubes, or it could be the board, some kind of capacitor thing. I'm not an amp tech. This is probably the most I could do other than replacing the speaker, which is the first thing I did when I got it. I put an Eminence Ragin Cajun in it. It's wonderful. And by all means, this sound is going to sound a little exaggerated when I flip this on. It's only noticeable if you're right in front of the amp. And is it normal? I don't know. I expect it to be a little more quiet, but given the fact that the tube in this amp, or all the tubes, are original to this amp, it could be that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and switch the amp on, and you'll notice when it warms up, you'll hear that distinct static kind of sound coming from the amplifier. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot. So I really hope this is audible to you. Again, it's not terribly loud. It doesn't matter if I adjust the volume. Let me go ahead and do that again. So even with the volume all the way up or all the way down, the sound is not changing. So the next step is I'm going to turn this off, let it cool down for maybe about an hour or so, come back, and we'll swap out the tubes. I'll go through that whole process with you, and we'll see if it makes a difference. So hang tight. Okay, so here I am with the amplifier. I am going to take these 4 screws off and pull off that back plate and see what we're working with. Okay, so now that we have the amp open, I'm going to go ahead and install these new groove tube, or at least this one tube right here. Hopefully it's the same one. So let's take a look. Alright, so let's give it a shot. So we have that out. Okay. I think it goes just like this. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So let's go ahead and, before I put the back cover back on, I'm gonna go ahead and gather all my screws and we'll give it a test. So hang with me. I'm gonna flip it around, plug it in, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have everything swapped. Here was the original tube. If that could, it's a 12AX7. It's Fender branded. Swapped it out, and I'm gonna move the microphone closer. Let's turn it on and see if it made any changes. So unfortunately, the sound is still there. So I am not sure what the deal is. So the next thing is to check would be the speaker, or maybe it's an issue with capacitors or something like that. I can handle the speaker, but if it has anything else going on, I have no clue what to do next. So I'm gonna keep this original tube that I had on hand as kind of a spare and just give this one a shot and see how it sounds. So thank you for tuning in, and if you have any suggestions or anything like that, then leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, found something good out of it, please like and subscribe. Hope you have a good day. Thanks.